Someday you're gonna miss me. Someday you gonna cry. Someday. What's up with it, peeps? What's up with it? Happy Friday, everybody. This is the one and only. The one and only as a comment, bringing you flame. You already know, homie. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell. You be left in the loop, homie. Every time your boy drop the work, drop it straight off the boat. Shout out to the black YouTube out there, Ticket TV, Carcino, Kwame Brown, the league attorney, J.R. Wisdom, Mr. Palmer, Too Raw for Sports, Too Raw for TV, Kicking with Mr. Moss, LC Predator Catcher, J.D. Black, Tariq Nasheed, Dr. Umar Johnson, ISUPK, NOI. Hey, the angry man, hold it down. Hold it down, homie. You know what we be doing. You know what we be doing, man. It's a pretty day. Probably in your neck of the woods. It's raining where I am. You know, it's coming down. And, you know, that's when the storm really started to come. And not a physical storm, but it was an electrical storm going on when it came to AT&T. When I tell you, when I went to work doing my little YouTube thing, and I'm just looking at the news on my phone, everybody coming in. I'm just hearing people outside my Bluetooth. Your phone working? Your phone working? Hey, your phone working? Then I'm just standing there looking at my little YouTube video. Then this little lady came beside me. She said, "Excuse me, mister. Could you see what's wrong with my phone? Come here." She gave me her phone and trying to make it work. I'm like, "Ma'am, I don't know what the problem could be." I tried to reset it and all, and she didn't have no bars. I'm like, what is going on? What's the problem? More people started coming in the break room with the same problem. I'm like, oh, hell. Must be one of them damn technical difficulty things. Like, share, subscribe. Like, share, subscribe. I remember T-Mobile had an incident. It was about a year ago. Sometime during the holiday one time we had something. And I always wonder why my stores, I ain't getting no loop. Everything was like 3 or 4 hours old. I'm like, what the freak is going on? And it made things pretty turbulent. So I can imagine people who had AT&T and other services. Hell, it even affected some businesses. Can you believe that? But check this out, man. We're gonna cook on that on the return, homie. It's just a trip, man, that you see how technology can play a hard place in people's lives. You know what I'm saying? That's why we ought to reconsider this technology and this AI thing. Can you really be reliable on that? You know what I'm saying? More on the subject when we get back.
Most beautiful black girl, but when you talk to her, man, this bitch ugly in a motherfucker. She got some stinking thinking. This bitch fucked up in the way she thinks. She has some unrealistic expectation of what a man is and what a man does with a woman. You know why? Her mama didn't have no man. Her grandmama didn't have no man. She been watching her mama in and out of fair relationship. Who showed her what a man is? How she so confident and accurate in her assessment in what a man does? Bitch just talking, hoe. The women that niggas is calling hoes ain't real hoes. Because hoes is loving and kind and sweet at all times. Hoes are really angels. They got a hoe fucked up, nigga. A hoe is everything a man needs. And a woman, when she understand her role, we ain't understanding our roles. The man ain't understanding his role no more. The woman got the role fucked up. Nigga, the hoe is the only one operating out of nature. But the nigga can't appreciate the hoe because he think this is the bitch. You get me with them bitches, boy, I'm an unruly motherfucker around a bunch of funky bitches. Disrespectful like a motherfucker. Because that's the energy a bitch draw out of a man. A bitch go back and forward. Women won't. Ladies don't. Them bitches will.
Good evening, I'm Clarice Tinsley. Dallas-based AT&T says its cell service has been restored and says a software update caused the nationwide disruption. Many AT&T customers spent the morning unable to use their phones if they weren't connected to Wi-Fi. The outage also affected businesses and even first responders who rely on a key network tied to AT&T. Fox 4's Blake Hansen in Dallas with the latest. Blake.
Yeah, Clarice, the company said its initial review found that something went wrong as it was trying to expand its network. It says this was not a cyber attack, but it did shine a light on just how many things are affected when the service goes down. Many AT&T cell users nationwide woke Thursday to a glimpse of what it's like to live without some of what makes a phone a phone.
I woke up this morning and my cell phone said that it just had an SOS on there.
I had to actually pull over and connect to Wi-Fi at Starbucks to text her to let her know, hey, I'm on my way.
Dallas-based AT&T says it was a widespread outage that affected many of its customers. Many were able to use the phone on Wi-Fi but lost the ability to call or use data when out and about. And it led to a bigger nuisance for some than others. 911 dispatch centers across the country reported an influx of people calling for no good reason. The Arlington Police Department writing on X, dispatch tells us they're receiving a lot of calls this morning from folks testing whether a call to 911 will go through. Please only dial 911 if you're experiencing an emergency. In Tarrant County, some government operations were affected, including payment options for property taxes.
Statewide system is currently down. It is intermittently up. When it is up, we are conducting transactions as it is up. However, it does go down very quickly.
By about 2 in the afternoon, AT&T announced cell service had been restored. It finally revealed Thursday evening that an initial review found something went wrong as the carrier worked to expand its network. Earlier in the day, UT Dallas computer sciences professor Ravi Prakash told us it could have been caused by a bug.
Usually it is some kind of a software bug that goes undetected, and if you haven't properly tested before release, it can have certain unforeseen outcomes.
He says the timing might provide a clue.
Typically, you would push these kinds of patches late at night when there are very few customers online to provide minimum disruption.
The Federal Communications Commission also said today that among the services affected was AT&T's FirstNet. That is a network that is basically used by first responders, other public safety officials, and designed to be used in case of any sort of emergencies, help them do their jobs.
Don't force the man to get into debt when you know debt is slavery, just so you could look good for a minute and suffer when you can't pay the bills. Who are you trying to please? Start small and grow large like everything else does. But if you want everything right away, you don't want to work for nothing. You don't want to sacrifice to build nothing. You will never have nothing, and you won't have a man, because a man can't be a man when he's saddled down up to his neck in debt with a dissatisfied woman who don't give a damn. She wants more and more and more. Let me tell you something, woman. We ought to take you and throttle you. I'm just telling you straight up. You don't want no man like me. You couldn't live with a man like me. Because I would not take that damn foolishness from one of you. For 1 minute, I'd drive you through the door. I don't like no woman to dominate no man. And I don't like no woman who even tries. Then you see another side of me.
Tell it, minister. Technology, technology, technology. It's a good thing, and it could be a bad thing too. You feel me? It could be a good thing and a bad thing too. One must gotta admit, you can't go all in with technology. Some things you should retain up here. And we can carry that across the board. But when you rely on that thing, boy, it can get pretty turbulent. You know, hell, even hell, when it rains, just imagine how the internet is. Our satellite went down or whatnot. Oof, catastrophic. But this was just an update. This was just an update. And it did all this, man. Just imagine how many people have lost money. Businesses have lost money. All over update. Because you know they be with the AT&T internet. It's all the same. All the same. So, man, I feel for them who went through all that crazy and madness yesterday, man. That was a trip. That was a trip. And man, thank God they got it together. And everybody's copacetic now. You know what I'm saying? And I pray nothing like this happen in the future. This is your boy Musa Azakar. Do me a favor. Like, share, subscribe. Like, share, subscribe. Hit the bell, homie. Hit that bell. You be left in that loop. Peace.